Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series of 3-1. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got it back on their home court, Greg. A great shot to close it out tonight and advance to the final.
But they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
For 3, Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Kendall with the ball. Here is Edwards. Back to Randall. 4 on the clock. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's Dort on the wing. McDaniels defending. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the wing on the left. Randall outside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 5 to shoot. Edwards, no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Now a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And it's blocked by Conley, and he gets it back. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Buries it from 3-point range.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Oklahoma City on D. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley kicks to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 8. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
To the inside. Edwards falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
McDaniels against Williams. Holmgren wide open. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Degnan. David?
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Williams finds Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Randle down low, defended by Dort. Randle no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Dort wide open. It's good from long range.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Reed against Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed against Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
So it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point lead. Master Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it up. Good as the jump shot ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Randle kicks to Conley. And here is McDaniel. Now Reed inside. Fades. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Back to Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to McDaniels. Randle outside. Reed with a screen on Holmgren. Randle no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Minnesota foul. Naz Reid. First personal foul.
The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. And here is DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Pass to Clark. To the middle. Outside for Randle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 22. Kaysen.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams looking around. And he finishes nicely on the way. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Alexander Walker finds Randall. Shot clock at 5. Clark outside. Drills it from outside.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall with the ball. Over Williams. Randall no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He has yet to score.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Randall. Clark outside. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 10. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Now here's Williams. He's defended by Randall. Williams dishes to Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Reed with a screen on Caruso. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Williams passes to Wallace. Now here's Caruso. Outside Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Oklahoma City shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And here now the Thunder. It's a 10-point game. 6 on the shot clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Three.
Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Here's Conley, still without a basket. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Jalen Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams, pass to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Wiggins finds Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Reed. Williams, that's good.
At this point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Finally, the pass to DiVincenzo. Reed against Williams. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Rudy Gobert, number 1. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. For the Thunder, Dort's checked in. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Alex Caruso. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here's Joe. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. Covered by Joe. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Reed with a screen for Conley. Good on the shot.
Boy, just such a high level of consistency with his shot mechanics. Mike Conley with the perimeter game.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Joe drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basket.
Pass to Reed. Conley with it. Timberwolves passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by Joe.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Now Williams. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Gobert. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And here's Conley outside. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To McDaniels. This one for 3. Conley's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Joe's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
For your Thunder team.
Reed finds Gobert. And here's Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 12. Conley left side. They need this one. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Williams shoots the three. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. To Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gobert. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Joe with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. The Thunder with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Hits the outside fadeaway. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Joe with it. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams passes to Joe. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Williams passes to Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. The layup missed.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. On the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Randall's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Reed. The Thunder leading by 8. Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Outside, Dort. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Wallace looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen on Clark. Not enough on that one as it misses. Timberwolves trail by 8. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good from Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oklahoma City shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Holmgren. He's got 7. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. McDaniels against Holmgren. Wallace. Nice spin off the left rim and in. That's 7 points for Wallace.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Randall kicks to Clark. Randall down low. Working on Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Rebound by Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Clark. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
The line for 2. Dort.
Free throw good, George. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Isaiah Joe. All free throws good from George. Timberwolves trail by 12. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Pass to Alexander-Walker. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now Caruso. Wallace with the ball. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Oklahoma City, Wallace taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Randall. McDaniels dishes to Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The Timberwolves have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
What's up?
That free throw good from Randall.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Back to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Clark with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Clark. And here's Randall. He's got 13. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
.127 left in the second quarter.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Now Holmgren. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Wallace misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 7. Wallace against DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but it doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Thunder lead by 7. Timberwolves trail by 7. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Outside Williams. The three-pointer no good. Williams has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley with it. Pass to Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
Minnesota ball.
Shot clock at 6. Conley scanning the floor. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Conley's got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves. McDaniels against Williams from downtown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Williams up on top. Holmgren against Randall. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 10. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Holmgren up top. Edwards defending. Count that one for George. George got 8 points.
You see the quarter where it is from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Timberwolves with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Randall surveying the D. 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams kicks to Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Count that one for George.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Edwards. Holmgren against Randall. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Outside for Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 13.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. It's over George. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Randall outside. The time, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
2 shots.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And that one misses. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dort. He's got 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort is screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Holmgren.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Thunder with the lead. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Williams passes to Holmgren. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
The Timberwolves have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here is DiVincenzo. Reid with it. Randall outside. No good on the 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. Joe with it. 5 points in the game. And it's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Wiggins is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. 16 feet away. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Williams. He's got 7. Pass to Joe. Here's Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. The Thunder with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. He's started by Williams. Looking to get it going. Here's Reed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that one falls for Reed. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Outside Williams. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Randall. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now here's Randall. 16 points for him. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Clark a screen on Wallace. Now here's Clark. Now here's Randall. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Reed with a screen on Caruso. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Holmgren dishes to Wallace. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Yep, that one goes. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Reed finds Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Pick by Reed. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
To Alexander Walker. Randall is doubled. Rebound by Williams. And they're trailing by 4. Here's Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up. Bank shot. No good.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
On 3-pointer, Wiggins. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Timberwolves on top, up 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Alex Caruso out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That misses and a chance to tie it there.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. Edwards with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Edwards got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Timberwolves. Wallace outside. Now Holmgren for 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Back to Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. High, arcing shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Conley inside the line. Offensive rebound. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. Nailed from 3-point land.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that one drops for him. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now Holmgren, Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Here's Holmgren. It's good.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. No good there.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. There's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. McDaniels dishes to Conley. A three for DiVincenzo. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one, and that one good.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Caruso against McDaniel. Screen by Hartenstein. And the 3-ball is good. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Down low, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and he combined that grade with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. Wiggins outside to take the lead. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley the pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert, defended by Caruso. Puts it up from 12. Gobert, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Conley with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wiggins against Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota.
The line for one.
Throw good, Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside Williams. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Against Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Gobert.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
Thunder have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And right on target, good.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Now Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Hartenstein against Gobert. Lock it 4. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. And here is Conley. To Reed. McDaniels with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Shot from the low block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. McDaniels passes to Conley. And here's Reed. That three off the mark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein against Gobert. Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dort. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense has some ups and downs. And it goes down 2 points.
Absolute monster of a delivery from Naz Reid. Big-time bucket.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Here is Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
On the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3-5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 27 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Is good, being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Off target with the open look. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Rudy Gobert at the line for two.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. Can't connect. And so the Timberwolves take the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Mike, they were rolling, but you all responded. How did you do it?
Well, defensively, we just turned it up a notch. You know, those guys were in a comfort zone, but we did a good job of just locking back in defensively, getting back on the offensive end, and making extra passes and making extra plays.
That attention to detail showed in the win, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.